Okay, so if you decided to do the first one, so what I would do is I would just start doing the math that it tells us to do. So I would have to FOIL this. So cosine times cosecant is cosine x cosecant x. Then I'd have cosine times secant. So that would be minus cosine x secant x. Then I'd have sine times cosecant. So that's plus sine times cosecant. Then I'd have sine times secant, so that would be minus sine times secant. Okay, so now I know that secant is the reciprocal of the cosine and cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine. So I'm just going to replace that. So I'm going to replace cosecant with 1 divided by sine x. And I'm going to replace secant with 1 divided by cosine x. So I can get everything in terms of sines and cosines. And then my sine and cosine is going to stay the same. So this is cosine x times 1 over sine minus cosine x times 1 over cosine plus sine x times 1 over sine minus sine x times 1 over cosine. So here's the beautiful thing. Cosine times 1 over sine is cosine over sine. Cosine times 1 over cosine is negative 1. Sine times 1 over sine is positive 1. And minus the sine divided by the cosine. So when you look at that, all right, these two cancel out because they're opposites, so that's gone. And then cosine divided by sine is the cotangent. And that is the tangent. And that's what we were trying to prove.